Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As we're kind of following the thread of sort of the imminent, possibly, or at least the hopeful reopening, some point, there's seems to be light emanating from the end of what appears to be a tunnel in this constant close down. First off, yeah, good news. February 1, Test and Go is coming back. At least it appears so as of the time of this video. And so hopefully that's going to pry the doors ajar pretty heavily with respect to seeing a certain level of normality return to the tourist situation here in Thailand. But the reason for this video, I was reading a recent article in the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article was titled, "Hoping for a Return to Normalcy," quoting further, and this is kind of the byline, "While the WHO urges caution, the public health sector is eager to turn the page, but," and this I thought was strange, "politics is clouding the outlook." And then quoting from the inside of the article, "The government then announced a plan to loosen all curbs and declare an ambitious goal to make COVID-19 endemic based on its own academically acceptable criteria by the end of this year. Laudable. Can't say I agree more. I couldn't agree more, I should say." Quoting further, "The World Health Organization stated it is too early to play down the COVID-19 threat by tagging it as endemic this year, but the Department of Disease Control insisted different countries have varying roadmaps." And yeah, okay, cool, great. Quoting further, "The department said Thailand is ahead of WHO guidelines and other countries in certain respects." And then this is kind of where I thought it got kind of strange. "Playing in the background of the endemic debate is yet another political brouhaha following the expulsion of 21 MPs from the ruling camp, the Palang Pracharat Party." So, and I'm always sorry, weirdly, Thai, when I see it, I kind of see it and I can pronounce it. English, obviously, when I see it, I can pronounce it. When I'm reading transliterated Thai, I always seem to stumble, so my apologies there. But it just seemed kind of almost a weird sort of juxtaposition, or I don't really know how these two fit together. When I was reading this article, my immediate response was, what does that have to do with anything? I mean, and I'm not getting political here. I don't want to go into any kind of politics. That's not the bailiwick of this channel. What we've been talking about is the possible, and hopefully sooner rather than later, full reopening of Thailand. And then to sort of read this article, and then they're saying, well, but politics may play a role. Well, why? Why is that even involved in this? I thought this was a public health issue. Let's deal with it for what it is and move on with it, because, I don't see how the two even have anything to do with one another, would be how I look at it. Now, exactly what this means, I don't know, but I do think it's really good news, and I do think it's hopefully we're seeing some momentum building behind this notion of, okay, we're gonna call this, in my opinion, what it is, an endemic disease, and move on with our lives and stop dealing with things in, frankly, these draconian and, in many ways, in my opinion, hysterical ways. Now, exactly how this plays out remains to be seen. We'll certainly keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.